Hello everyone. The second phase of the Odisha block auction, which was held recently, received no less participation as compared to the first phase of the auction held before March 2020. Let's have a close look on the Odisha iron ore block auction highlights. The Odisha government had put 10 iron ore block and 1 bauxite block for the auction, which received participation from about 38 mining companies, and a total of about 123 bids was received. Out of the 10 iron ore blocks which were put to auction, 6 were virgin blocks and 4 were brownfield blocks. 3 of the mines which failed to commence production in 2020 were again put to auction this time. Also, the Kasia iron ore block was put to auction. The Tehrai iron ore block auction was annulled this time because it received participation from less than 3 bidders. Also, the Odisha government has put to hold the auction for Karlapat bauxite block. The integrated steel producer JSPL won the Kasia iron ore block, which has a reserves of about 278 million tons at a premium of about 118.1%. Also, Raga Tradecon, which is a newbie in the Odisha mining circuit, has won the Netrabandha iron ore block at a premium of 139.5%. India's leading merchant miner Rungta Mines bagged 3 mines, the Purhe Behel, Chandiposhi and Jhumka Pathiriposhi iron ore block. Tata Steel's bid for Gandhalpada iron ore block was recorded at 141%, which has a reserves of over 314 million tons. Electro Steel bagged 2 iron ore blocks, Nadidi Biko and Nadidi Fee Grade iron ore block, at a premium of 95.6% and 92.3% respectively. Let's understand the significance of higher bids received in the auction this time. The unrealistic bids which were received in the auction seem to be the efforts of the end users to ensure uninterrupted supply of iron ore, also the efforts to reduce the dependence on the merchant miners. Most of the major end users who have bagged the mines this year as well as in the previous year are in continuous efforts of investing in the logistics, that is the slurry pipeline, and in the railway sidings in order to optimize the cost of transportation from the mines to their plants. The heavyweight steel producers and the ISA have recently renewed their pitch for NMI, that is the National Mineral Index, which is expected to streamline the prices of different grades of iron ore. It should be noted that the greenfield mines which have been auctioned this year will take a little longer time in the requisite clearances, which is bound to delay the operationalization of mines. Hence, we do not foresee any significant immediate change in production of iron ore due to the above mines, and we anticipate the total iron ore production of India in FY22 to be in the range of 245 to 255 million tons. For more details on iron ore and steel sector, stay tuned to Steelmint Vlogs.